Exterior inspection. Here we've got a outlet. It doesn't have a bubble cover on it. It's a safety feature. Lintels, got weep holes over the lintels. Corking's okay. A little bit of erosion here. It's probably run off from the gutters at the top there. Very small, but probably wants to be fixed. We're moving on to the left-hand elevation. The vents have got screens on them, which is good. We have water pressure here. Let's quickly see what we've got on the faucet. And about £50 per square inch, which is good. Sort of level we look for it to be. Now we have a gutter downpipe here draining right next to the foundation. Should come out about 2-4 foot. You put an extension on, fixes the problem. Another one here. What's the corking like? There's holes in the corking here. Not good. Gonna allow water in. Last thing you want to happen. While we're around here, we're looking to see if we've got any cracks in the walls. And cracks indicate foundation settlement. That's all looking pretty good. Passing a control panel and valves for a heater. Sorry, the irrigation system. Always careful what we do when we open these up. All sorts of wild critters live in places like this. On this occasion, no life-threatening wildlife. How nice. Now we've got some serious erosion here. This is where the downpipe's coming, it's overflowing and it's washing around the fence area. Fence also guides it. So taking that downpipe out about 2 foot, 4 foot will fix that as a problem. So okay on the left elevation of the property. Moving now back around to the front. Quick glance at the roof. We'll have a look at the roof with telephoto lens. Bit of a Juliet balcony. And looking to make sure it's sealed and corked. Yeah, that's all looking good. The garage. Make sure we've got no issues with the walls over the top of the garage doors. Now water penetration point at that light. There's a water penetration point up there. Moving to the right elevation. Electrical equipment. Yeah, it's corked along there, that's good. This is all corked, that's all good. Corked along the top of the unit there, it's all good. And air conditioning is running perfectly. It's all corked around here. There's a little bit of missing there, so that needs to be recorked. All's good. Let's move to the rear elevation. And the gate will not unlatch, so we're going to go right round through the house. Now we have a crack in the foundation here, probably arrived on this is here on the day it was built. A water penetration point here. There's more erosion around the compressors. Let's go into the backyard. Okay, we've got holes in the caulking here. It's probably wise to have all the windows at the house recorked. Caulking only lasts 2 or 3 years in the Texas sun. It's a very, very harsh environment for it. See, at the moment we are at, in the shade, just over 100 degrees. And we have our outlets here. They should be GFCI protected. Let's trip those, find out whether they are or not. Yep, they trip nicely. The caulking is failing on the combustion air vent. Roof at the rake, we have a retaining wall, it's retaining the neighbour's property. Just quickly walk along here, see whether or not we've got any major cracks and issues with it. No, you'll notice it's got drain lines coming from the other yards into your house. Down here, this is a swale. You need to keep that clear because you're going to get a lot of water running through your yard from the neighbours during heavy rain periods. Right, we're going to get the telephoto lens camera out and we're going to have a look at the roof. Now we're going to have a close look at the roof. This is architectural roof, 25 years, may even be 30. We've got a penetration up there. Now, just because I take photographs of penetrations doesn't mean to say they're doing any harm or there's anything wrong with them. It's just that it's easier to look at them on the computer. You can zoom in so I can see any issues with them. These roofs are too high for me to climb on. They're also too steep. Need special equipment to get on roofs this high. We've got some pump nails. That's okay. Now we go and look at the rear elevation. Of course, we can't get through there. Now the rear elevation of the property. Closer look at that penetration. Okay, rate the roof as average for its age. No clear signs of hail damage, either on the fences around the house, on the roof itself. Little or no lift, reasonably smooth surfaces. All in all, on the day of the inspection, the roof is in good order. Now going to inspect the main electrical panel. We have arc fault detector protection, but not enough according to current standards. But don't worry about it, because you can't actually retrofit arc fault detectors. I'm just required by law to tell you that they're not up to current standards, that's all. So it has no real effect on the property. Arc fault detectors basically are used to find sparking in the network, the electrical network throughout the house. And so, for example, a wire becomes loose at an outlet. As it moves, it'll spark, and the arc fault detectors pick this up, and that allows the system to detect it and turn it off. If it didn't, the sparks could lead to a fire, obviously. So that's what they're there for, fire protection. This is the main board. Just looking to see that it's in good condition. Screws like that are dangerous, they should never be in there. If they're left there, somebody takes the panel off, loses a screw and then puts one of those sharp pointed screws in. Well, the truth of the matter is they can cut the insulation. You do not want that. Let's get a bit of light on this subject. Let's see if we've got grounding bar at the meter. We do. Here's the grounding bar. All's okay with the electrical panel. Garage door test. That's good installation. It's a good idea putting that brace along there. Spreads the load considerably. Open this door up and see what happens. Now these sensors are too high. The whole idea of the sensors is somebody collapsed, fell over, they're lying there. You don't want to be in a position that the door will close on them. And so they're just too high. They want to be lowered. They want to be about 6 inches. So you know, if somebody's lying on the floor there, it won't close on them. Okay, garage doors, good condition. No obvious signs of damage. Excellent. This is the interior inspection. You got damaged weather seal. Now I got some water penetration here. That's the lower ground. And we've got the outlets. Let me check a random number of outlets on walls. Fire smoke detector. Good afternoon.
Hello.
I'm Mark.
I'm Edward.
Pleased to meet you, Edward.
My English is not perfect. My daughter.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. I'm just going to carry on. You'll see me moving around the house and.
You see outside?
I've been outside. Yeah.
No, you see on the front. Yellow.
That's part of the stone. The stone has ferrous oxide in it. Has metal in it. It's normal.
Normal.
It's normal. It's actually part of the rock comes from the country, and where it comes from, there's deposits of ferrous oxide. Make iron from it, and the ferrous oxide is in the stone. So when it comes down, it hits it. Water gets in there, it causes it to rust, and you see the rust signs.
No, because. Maybe I have mistake. I think this inside have pumped with water.
No, it's not. No, it's
you
not.
know what I say.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and I know what I'm talking about too. No, that is inside there is ferrous oxide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a piece of stone that's in there, and it will just run like that for a number of years, then it'll disappear. So it's not coming from the inside.
No, sorry about my question because.
No, that's all right. No, you don't know. No, that's right.
No, yesterday maybe go around and look.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Hold your questions to the end, because I've got a lot of work to do. And if I go through it, and then we'll go right round the house. Okay?
Yeah. My daughter come in, oh, maybe 30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, no problem at all.
No problem. I look.
Yeah, you have a look round.
Yeah, because inside I look.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you know. Check.
I haven't yet.
Water
Not yet.
here.
Yeah, not yet. This is the attic inspection with 2 water heaters. Missing sediment traps. They don't have any positive connections. Okay, temperature pressure relief valves are jammed. Yeah, both jammed. No sediment traps. No sediment traps. No water or debris in the traps here. It's all looking good. Nothing up here. All's good.
Everything looks nice.
It does, it looks very nice. Water penetration at the window here. We're going to go out on the Juliet balcony. The door opens. Water penetration both sides of the Juliet balcony. I suggest that the flashings over the top might be investigated. Yeah, there's water penetration around this door. Railing is coming loose. That's only on one side. See the friction plug has come out. That's not good. Lower locator is okay. It's okay on this side. Small crack on the balcony. That's poor. Air conditioning is poor. What have we got for the... Got it set on 65. It's on cool, but it's not cooling. Compressors are on, I know that. Yeah, so the air conditioning serving the upper floor is not functional.
Я просто наугад, знаешь, круто или дома, ты на работе? Ну, не страшно. Ты будешь целый день дома. Нет, я все-таки нормально. Значит, я освобожусь, я тебя освобожу. Тогда забить. А то, что там трубку, или я его прибыл,
Okay.
значит, так, у меня идет масло Сая 30. Чисто не только 10 класс, а Сая 30. Я закрою. Где угодно. Где угодно. Вон типа. Зашел. Это бутылочка такая, как мне не надо. Там раз. Поэтому я знаю, что у меня Сая 30. И там норма, вот эта бутылочка, это норма. А вообще, перед тем, как встретишь, ты должен всегда проверять уровень масла. Да, я понял. Да, значит, надо масло закрутить. Это все зависит масло, и все. Я думаю, что он не заклинит. Что? Да, я вообще там раз в 2 года покупаю там такая коробка, там значит идет фильтр, свеча и масло. Комплимент. Да, они скачут. Ну, вообще у тебя паспорт есть. Значит, если ты скачиваешь марку машины, они тебе скачут. Я не знаю. Честно говоря, не знаю. Я помню. Да, ну я когда освобожусь, я заеду. Все. One more is
What?
here.
What's that?
Scratch safety.
Yeah, they're foundation cracks. I'll tell you about those later.
It's only top.
Yeah, it goes right the way through the building. I'll tell you about it later. Okay. Okay, here we go. mark. 0. Okay. Get that finished down.
Hot. Texas summer.
Yeah, very hot.
I like Texas only 9 months.
Yeah, 9 months of the year. Yeah, those 3 hot months. Yeah, very hot.
Sometimes 8, 9 months.
Yeah.
I like it. It's level.
Yeah, level. Yeah, it just measures the level so we get an idea of just how level the foundation is. We're going to test the microwave oven. Do this with a device that measures the microwave energy being emitted by the oven. About 6 foot. So, okay, 6 foot's going to be about there. Sorry? Oh yeah, for the kitchen table.
No.
Too low.
What? Too low.
Yeah, it is, too low. Sprinkler. We have the clean outs down at the front here. Sprinkler's running okay. It's a clean out. Let's go on to the next zone.
How many sections?
9.
Go.
9. 9 zones.
9.
9 zones.
wood is. You see,
Sorry?
color. Here, here, scratches,
They're cracks, yeah.
yellow from water or.
Just the mortar dries out a bit and it cracks as the building moves. These are wood buildings. They're not brick, they're made of wood. So they expand and contract with heat. And as the building expands and contracts, non-tensile products such as brick and cement crack because they're not flexible, they just crack, and so you see those cracks appearing like that.
And now I talk about using color.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's just a little bit of rust. Houses are not perfect. They're never perfect, and that rust comes from the steel lintel. The steel lintel has a little bit of water gets on it, and it rusts. You can see the rust in the mortar there, and it leaches out onto the white of the cement. But it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, no, that's fine. All looks good.
You see, follow.
Yeah, it's basically there's no bulb. The bulb is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change, you know.
Well, that's the challenge. That's the challenge. Changing it is a challenge. Yeah, no. It's often find that there are lights out, and it's a matter of replacing the bulbs. Okay, heating will not go above 68. So the heating is cooled out. Okay, this is the heating test. Neither heating is coming on. I think it's a setting. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it's going to need to be serviced because you do not want to move in and find in the winter your heating doesn't work. Hi! I'll be with you in a sec. Let's reset this. I should imagine you're eager to find out about the house.
Are you?
Yes, good. Let me just... Okay, should we go out and around? Essentially, everything's working well. The only thing that's not working properly is the air conditioning and heating for the upstairs.
Air conditioner and heating?
Yes, upstairs. So the air conditioner doesn't cool and the heating didn't come on.
Oh.
It's almost certainly going to be a switch of some sort in the equipment, because I don't touch any of the equipment switch, I only use the controls on the wall. The heating didn't come on and the cooling didn't come on. Downstairs, the cooling came on downstairs, but the heating did not. So I think it's a service job. They'll be able to fix it. There's nothing wrong with the equipment. It's all in good order. It's just that it's probably, well, it's been left. Nobody's been here. You switched them on and then you try and switch them on again, and that's when you often hit a problem. It doesn't work properly. Okay, so let's just go around the house and look at things. Up here we've got a light. You can see the light. Can you see the little hole above the light there? That needs to be sealed, and there's a little hole up the top there in the corner of the two walls. You can see it. That needs to be sealed. Other than that, yeah, yeah, the little hole.
See it. Where is it?
It's about level with the railing.
Oh,
Cast your eye around.
Yes,
yeah, can you see it there? Yeah, a bit bright in the sun, isn't it? Let's carry around here. Your father, is it your father?
Yes.
Is your dad said he was worried about these type of things here. This is natural stone. It comes from New Mexico and Mexico, and it's dug out the ground, and it sometimes contains pieces of iron. It's iron ferrous. It's what we make steel from, and that is what's causing that there. It's not coming through because he was concerned, oh well, it's coming through from the other side. That can happen, and it shows up at the brick, because in the brick, sorry, not in the brick, in the mortar, we have ties, and sometimes they rust, and that comes through. But it's not that. At the front here, all's fine. The roof is in good order. All the gutters are working well, although there's a little bit of erosion here, and that's simply caused by in very, very heavy rainfall, it overcomes the gutter and comes down here. That's the only reason that's causing that. And then on the other elevation, if we come round, as we come round here, you can see, let's find it, the clean outs. Yeah, this is where the clean outs are for the sewer system. So if a plumber needs to unblock the sewers, that's where he would come. And then if you had to turn off the water, that's where you'd go, under that cover there. There's a isolation valve.
So this one will block what?
The water to the house.
Okay.
There's another one down under that cover there, but that's locked because that's owned by the city. So you'd come here and you'd turn it off at that point.
Okay, I see. What's this one?
That is a sewer clean out.
Oh, okay.
So this takes the waste from the house, and if it gets blocked, that's where they come to unblock it.
Okay.
And if we come round to the left-hand elevation, all's fine around here. Again, this is a gutter that's emptying too close to the foundation. It just needs an extension on it. It's minor, really. All the way down the side here is in good condition. There are no cracks or breaks in the walls. There is a little bit of deterioration in the caulking. Can you see where this whole gap is moved? That's just so common. It's because it's a maintenance issue. Because of the hot Texas sun, this is a silicone cork. It's like a rubber, and it just deteriorates. And when it deteriorates, it splits, and that's what it's done there. It just needs recorking. Now that's something you should plan to do every 3 to 4 years, because it doesn't last much longer than that. And the reason you should do it is if you leave it like this, you know, when it rains here, it rains. It's sort of Texas rain. Well, you get gallons of water getting in there, and it would actually get into your house, and it could affect your floors and your carpets. So that's something to be aware of. Anyway, all of this will be in the report, so you know, it will be reported there. These are the controls for the sprinkler system. In here is the valve box. I'm not going to open it again, but I've got a picture of it. It's all good in there. This is another downpipe, and here we've got what happens when you have a downpipe where it is, and you can see here how it's trapped water, how it's water to wash it away and everything. Also, just another thing, this has got water in it. It comes from the last rain. This is a breeding place for mosquitoes. So you want to turn those around or get rid of them completely and just put an extension on. They come out, they cost about $5 or $6. You can buy them from Home Depot, and then that will empty the water into the actual area here, and it drains away. Left like that, mosquitoes can get in it, and we don't want mosquitoes. You know what they're like. They carry West Nile. So all are down here, everything, all the roof above us, that's in good order. Let's go around the other side. These are the two compressors for the air conditioning, and one of these compressors is not working correctly. I've turned them both off now, and I don't know which one it is.
I think this one, if it's upstairs, some small.
Do you know that sometimes can be correct, but sometimes the smaller one actually is the bigger unit. There's no rhyme or reason, it seems, to the way they specify the size of these particular units, but the air conditioning guy will find it. You certainly want it fixed before you move in. It's nearly 90 degrees in that upstairs, you know. That'll just drive you nuts. Small things around here. You can see here that they've got a little bit of deterioration in the caulking. So when the guy does the caulking, he wants to seal little bits like that. Just stops water getting in again, which is, you know, the most important thing. You have a hose bib down there under that plastic cover. For water for the rest of the house, and of course you've got one on the other side. These two boxes here are for the fire service. If they want to, in the event of a fire, they would isolate these units and take the isolators out. That gate door doesn't open, it's the latch. Okay, so the latch here. So this latch here, it's not opening properly. Okay, it's very easy to fix it. Are you off?
I wait for your report.
Yeah, no problem.
When I will get it.
You should get it later this afternoon or very early tomorrow morning.
Okay.
It'll be very quick.
Late evening is good too.
Yeah, I would certainly do my best for you. Yes. Yes.
Okay, Mark. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The client will pay to you.
Yeah.
We have everything is good.
Luba told me you can send me a link to pay online.
Yes, you can pay online. Then you'll get that later today. It'll be very easy. Just go in with your credit card, or you can give me a check. Whatever works for you is the thing we do.
I would prefer credit card.
Then you do that.
Link? How can I get that?
But
I will send the link.
Oh, you
I will send the link to you.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Вы уходите?
Да.
Просто кондиционер сверху и хитр сверху не работает.
Не, они работают, но в недостаточном режиме.
Сказал, что они не работают.
Okay, air condition doesn't work at all on the top.
No, it doesn't now. It's stopped working.
It's stopped working.
Yeah.
Okay.
И снизу нет хитера. Хитер не работает снизу. Только кондиционер.
I'll have it analysed for you in the report.
Yes.
I haven't
Yes.
done my analysis
Yes.
yet.
I'll
have
do
it all
this.
done.
When we will get a report, and after we will make decision what we have to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You'll get it all clearly. Yes, as
Thank
usual.
you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Luba.
Всё, я поехала, потому что у меня...
Волконоги кормят.
Да. Термитов нет, поэтому можно, он сказал, нельзя выпустить, поэтому можно ничего не заказывать, просто оставлять так.
Может, я буду пригласить специалиста?
Не, это они пригласят. Это они пригласят.
Значит, сколько это стоит? Знакомый у нас за $50, за то, чтобы пришел и посмотреть.
Я больше решила мне рассказать.
Вот пока не перекрываю.
Он мне показал уже. Он мне уже показал.
Показал вот тут сбоку.
Там на улице, под кустом.
So out here,
Кран крутится.
Я не смотрела.
this vent here is for the fireplace. The other side, it's a combustion vent. This is where the air for whatever's burns. The fire is a wood burning fire, so you can burn logs on it if you wish. Yes, yes. This is a retaining wall, It's not owned by you, it's owned by the homeowners association. The retaining wall has drains at the bottom of it, okay, and it will drain into your yard. This area here is called a swale. This is a drainage channel, and the reason that it's got the patchy grass is because the water has been standing here. When you move in, you might like to regrade it a little bit. It'll patch over again, but it's just part of the building. Water comes from the other side of that yard, it drains into this yard, and then it flows out either side of the house. That is how it drains, and all of the drainage around here is correct. It's all working.
So every house has the same situation?
Yeah, pretty well, yeah. It's not uncommon to find that.
Ну, это можно выровнять, он скажет, потому что здесь дренаж проходит, и потом оно уходит в эту сторону.
Your roof, we could see it better from here, is a 25-30 year roof. What that means is it's designed to last between 25 and 30 years. The roof is in good condition as it is at the moment. Most roofs in Texas last 15, maybe less years because of hail. Now, if you have a hailstorm come through, you won't necessarily see it on your roof. But what you do is you have a look at the fence, and you look at fence on both sides, and if you find splatter marks, lots of little dots, then that's when you want to call a roofer around to go up and look on your roof to find out whether or not it's got hail damage. And but hail is normally known as a known peril for your insurance, so it's something that your insurance company carry for you. Just coming around this corner, we talked about that little bit of erosion that we had. It's a bit more this side, as you can see. What is actually happening is, as the water runs down the rake, the edge of a roof is called a rake. As it comes down there, it falls off and it hits here. And it's really nothing much you could do about it. Just keep replacing the dirt there. It's just part of the way in which this roof drains. Some people have gutters put down the side, but they too can have a problem. But
it's not a problem?
It's not a problem, no. It just looks ugly. Doesn't look nice. Okay.
So extension for this?
Oh yeah, put extension pipes on them. You know, you can go on the internet, and they sell on the internet an extension that when it rains it unrolls. And when it's dry it rolls back up again. And they're better. They cost about 20 bucks each. But they don't get damaged because they curl up, and so they're out of the way. So you might like to look at one of look at those.
What's the name of this?
I can't recall. I don't use them myself because I've got an English country garden, so all the way around my house I have flower beds with tons of flowers, so I don't have a problem there. I have just ordinary extensions on it, but the problem with the ordinary extension, when you come to actually mow, they get in the way, especially if you have a lawn service. You know, they don't take much care of anything. So, but if you search on retractable downspout extensions, dozens have come up. You know what it's like on the web. It's all there. Okay. The oven heated up, all the cooktop came on, everything was fine here. The microwave oven works, and the dishwasher went through a complete cycle. Yes, it's got an extractor up there, so it goes outside. This went through a complete cycle, worked perfectly. The food processor, I've got to look at my photographs, but I might be calling it out. There might be a slight leak on it, but I've got to look at the photographs on my screen at home because I've got a bigger screen. I can see a lot better, and I've got high resolution macro photographs of it, so that'll show it up. But it's working. Your hot and your cold work, okay, they're all working well. The foundation, I measured the level of the foundation, and if you come here, that's a problem. Okay. go and replace this afternoon. It's proving to be very unreliable. No, it's effectively crashed. Aha. Get it somewhere. Hello? Ah.
You're in?
Yeah. So this is a measurement of the foundation, and what has actually happens is from the far corner in the master bedroom to the front, it's measured, and there's 4 measurements and there's 8 measurements on each vector, and this shows you the level of it. The thing to take note of is how much it does vary by, and it's a big foundation, it's only varying by 1.3 inches. Between measurements, it's only varying by tiny amounts. Here you see it's 1.3, and here it's 0.8. So there's only 0.5 of an inch, half an inch variance. So in other words, it's not varying a lot. And this shows you here, this is the average. So around every measurement varies by about 3/4 of an inch. And the minimum that it goes down is 0. So it's pretty level, it's pretty good. It's what I expect for a house of this age in this particular area. This is a graph that shows us the various levels, and then on this sheet here, for every elevation I shot, you can see the way it is. So on the far right elevation, it rises and then drops. Rises and it drops. Yes, that's normal. It's a normal type of picture I'd expect. This is the surface diagram of it, and it's pretty normal. It looks as if it's a lot, but it's the graph, and it's the scale of the graph that's causing that to look that way. It's not anything wrong with the foundation itself. But you know, from the smallest, the lowest point to the highest point is just over an inch and a bit, and the difference between each point is very small. So overall, the foundation is looking good.
Okay.
So I'll be saying that.
If my husband has any question, can
Oh,
he
please
give me a
call.
because he's on business trip out of state.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. I'll get the report to put together and I'll get it out to you. There'll be a video, so you'll be able to watch the video and everything.
Can you send me email with the link?
Yes, I will. I'll give you the links and everything, so you'll be able to get to everything.
Do you want me to give you my email address?
We should have your email address. It should be in the system. Did you get an email about the inspection?
Yes.
You're in the system.
Okay.
You're in the system. Everything's ready to go.
Okay. So everything else is working all
Yeah, apart from all the plumbing's running properly, the water is running properly, everything is going well. It's
so
just that
some
air conditioner.
ceiling and the biggest problem is conditioner.
The air conditioner, yes.
Have you looked at attic on air conditioner?
On the what, sorry?
Have you been on attic?
I have, yes. Yes.
Usually, one room in the house always hotter or colder
Yes.
than another one. Can you tell me which one?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can tell you. I'll put that in the report.
So because I know,
Mind you, the whole of the upstairs is not working.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not working. So it's a bit. I'll be able to say downstairs the the ventilator or the register here. This air conditioning unit is what you get from a basic builder's air conditioning unit. If you want to have the system balanced, I'd recommend you do that. You get an air conditioning company to come in and balance it for you. Another thing I recommend you do is put in a radiant barrier that will cut down the radiation coming into the attic, and it reduces the amount of heat build up in the attic. Basically, it's a reflective film that sends the heat sun rays back out, and so it doesn't heat.
I'm trying to tell you what I usually see in many houses. I'm talking about only houses where I saw one air conditioner. There's two, which goes to each room, and one tube to each room, and one tube goes to kitchen, to dining room, and to one more bedroom. And this bedroom usually so hot, or at winter time, the coldest one.
Yes.
So I'm trying to find out which room going to be here, the hottest one or the coldest one.
I can't tell you at the moment.
Oh, you will tell me later.
I don't know. I'll try, but I don't think I will because the air conditioning unit's not working. It's going to be It's going to be a bedroom upstairs.
Yeah, I understand, but
Yeah.
I want to know.
You want to know which one it's going to be? Yeah. At the moment, I couldn't tell you because the unit didn't work. So every room is 86 degrees.
Okay. So this means that you're going to be back when air conditioner company
I can come back, but I charge to that. That'll be $150 if I come back.
you come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if you get the current people who are owning the house to fix the air conditioning for you.
I understand that they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Well,
they live in Hawaii.
yeah, well, they're the people. You can also find out from the air, because you'll get the receipt from the air conditioning company. You can ring them up and ask them, okay, would they give you recommendations on improving the system? And if you do that very shortly after they've done it, they'll not charge you for it. They'll just come and give you because they're looking to do the work. And that will save you money. And it also will make it comfortable by having the system balanced.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So nothing else I should know?
Not at the moment. I might change my mind when I've gone through all my video and all my photographs. I've got to write up the report yet.
Okay. I guess we're done. Sure.
Okay, well, nice to have met you.
Thank you. Nice
I'll
to
get
meet
it to you as soon as possible. Nice to have met you. Enjoy the hot Texas sun.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure my husband will medicine, or he will not be satisfied with
I'm
my explanation?
I'm expecting his call. There's no problem at all.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks
You
a lot.
want to turn off light?
I will turn everything all off, yes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, I've locked down the building. Clients are still here. Deal with the upstairs. Make sure all the lights are off. Thank you, bye-bye. Very quickly. How many of those people?